Welcome back, guys, and today we're gonna play some more Castle Crush. And guys, today we're gonna check out the new deck, or I guess it's kind of a new deck. We did use this deck yesterday. It's kind of a Boneyard Skeleton's Resurrection spam deck. So we're gonna check this one out today, and yesterday when we did play with this deck, we had some insane battles. Like, I think we won pretty much every single match except for one, where we had a really bad draw. And the funny thing is that we managed to get a plus 30 spectre with this deck. So we'll see if we can beat that today. And right now there's so many strategies that I want to try out with the recent balance changes that I did make in the game. We can just quickly check that out. So what we got here is that the vampire got kind of a nerf, I guess you could say. Like, the vampire is now stronger versus like tanks like the Black Knight and Executioner, because it got more health. But now it will lose itself faster. So if it's going to like cross the lanes, then it's going to be a lot weaker. The valkrie got a mana cost bonus increased from 2 to 3, which is a pretty big buff. And the funny thing is that I did create a valkrie deck even before this change that worked out pretty well. I'm gonna show you guys that in the next few days. And what's so fun with that deck is that you just try to defend in the beginning of the game. You got like crystals, mana trolls and all of that. So when you get to the late mana, you can use the valkrie, and then you can get out so many cards like super fast. Like, you can get out a mage now for 3 mana, you can get out a executioner for 5 mana, you can get out a black knight for 7 mana. So you can really overwhelm your opponent with that deck in like the late game. So that's really fun, and it's really strong as well. Alright, but guys, let's continue. We got the Golem. The Golem itself was increased by 12%, which is a pretty big buff. Not too sure if that will really change the Golem, or make people use it even more. Like, you get the Dread for like the exact same mana. And I feel like the Dread is a pretty strong card, but now maybe Golem will be a bit more viable. We'll try that for sure. And next we're at Spike Study, and the Spike Study, it got a huge buff, guys. Like, the health loss was decreased from 3% to 2%, and the health increased by 15%. And like, the Spike Study, it got like so much health already. So increasing that by 15%, that's a huge buff. So that can really be a good card now versus all these spam decks. With like Skulls Legion and the Boneyard. We'll see about that. But we're gonna try that for sure. Like, I've created a pretty fun like catapult and spike statue deck. I'm gonna show you guys that in the next few days as well. It's a really fun deck. But you guys are going to laugh when you see that deck. Like, it's all over the place, it's really random. But still, it's working, guys, it's working. So next, if we're moving on, we got the Angel and the Black Witch, and they got a pretty big buff as well. Maybe not that they increased the health or the attack, but they did increase the range, and that was increased from 25 to 28. So now both the Black Witch as well as the Angel are out of range of arrows. So now you can't use the arrows on, for example, the Angel. Now you need to use like the Inferno, the Shock, Lightning. So what I'm thinking is that if you use like a tank and then the Angel and protection on that, that can be a really good combo. So we're gonna try that for sure as well. So next we got the Gust of Wind, and that got a small nerf. The mana cost was increased from 0 to 1. I don't really think that will change too much. And next we got the Jester buff, and its attack was increased by 25%. I think that at like level 3 before it had like 80 attack, something like that. So it is a quite big buff. But I really like this change. I think that Jester was very underused before. So I think that we kind of change it and make it more kind of a viable card now. Especially now when we got so many like skeleton cards with the Boneyard, Skeleton's Legion, Skeleton Swarm, all of that. So I think that Jester is gonna be a really fun card. And I remember using Jester like a lot in the beginning of the game when I did get it. I thought it was a really good card, so it's really fun to see that it got a buff now. So next we got the last change, and that was the Stand Bearer. And the bonus movement speed changed from flat 4 to 67% of allied troops speed. So now all the allied troops will be slower. So it's kind of a nerf, but still a buff for some decks. For like Reaper decks, this is a buff, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, Reaper decks, they're so strong right now as it is. But now the Stand Bearer is faster than Reaper, so it will go in front of the Reaper and tank for it. For like other decks, if you use it with like the Stand Bearer and a Black Knight, it's going to be a nerf because now the Black Knight will be slower. So I'm not too sure what to think about that. I don't think it's a really good change. I think it was kind of intended to be a nerf to like all kinds of decks, but it kind of worked the other way and got kind of a buff instead. Right, but guys, now I've been talking so much about the changes and what kind of decks we'll try out and so. Okay, so let's see now guys, we do have the Boneyard now starting again, which is a really good start. Okay, so let's see now, he's going with the mana troll, and I think we got pretty good hands, so we're just gonna keep this as this. Okay, so he's going with the mud, we're just gonna go out with the Boneyard now early on. Also good to use that as the first card when we got the full hand. So now I think we're gonna go with Skeleton Swarm, he might have like arrows or so, maybe Inferno. We'll see, nothing. Okay, like that mud, that's so strong. It took care of a few skeletons there as well as the Boneyard, or the Skeleton Swarm. But guys, it doesn't seem like he got the arrows, like those skeletons doing a crazy amount of damage. Let's see. He might have given up guys, he did give up, maybe. Or he didn't have the arrows, Inferno, nothing like that, but kind of weird. Like if only we had a Skull Queen in this deck as well. Like if you do have the Skull Queen, definitely add it in this deck. Like that is a super strong card right now. Like it will increase the skeleton's attack as well as their speed, so your opponent's castle that will go down super fast if you do have the Skull Queen. So let's see now, we do have the Boneyard in this deck again, that's really nice. I think we're just gonna remove the Spectre for now, and... okay, let's just be super aggressive with the Boneyard. Okay, so this guy's running with the Dread. I think our best counter to that's probably the Black Witch. But first, let's go with one more Boneyard. Look, that the skeletons there in the top might even take care of the orc. Let's hope for that. Will they? Okay, they did take care of that. That's awesome, guys. Okay, let's see now if I can use the resurrection, bring a few skeletons back. Come on. Yes, guys, we got it back. But now we kind of need to worry a bit there about the mage. He got 2 mages. That's a bit unfortunate for us. That would be a really good counter. Like mages that will one-shot our skeletons, so... that is not good for us at all. Okay, he's going to use a defensive meter there on the few skeletons and the Black Witch. We're going to use the resurrection right there. We did save the Phoenix there from the Demon's Fire, so that is really good for us. We're going to use the arrows right there, take care of the mage. Okay, so now it's looking pretty good for us, I would say. We get resurrection right there as well, that's awesome. So we can use all our skeletons and then just bringing them all back. Okay, let's go with the Black Knight here in top lane. Can we save the Phoenix? I don't think so. No, guys. Okay, we're just gonna bring that back just so we can get that Phoenix back. Like, that has already been reborn twice. Let's push back, save the Arch Queen. There we go, guys. And now the Arch Queen will give the Phoenix a boost as well. Okay, look at this. I'm going to use a second Arch Queen. So now that will boost the Arch Queen as well as the Phoenix twice. Like, look how much damage that Arch Queen will do there to the Spectre. We can't save the Phoenix, guys. Oh no, we can bring it back. Look at this. Phoenix will be brought back again. And then it will have been brought back 3 times. Sadly, we did lose one of our Archer Queens. I think we're gonna get this though. I think so. Okay, let's just go with this right here. Like Archer Queen or Mage, that is no match for the Archer Queen. Let's gonna go with this and Spectre. Look at this, guys. Plus 18 Spectre. This game is insane. Look at this. And that Phoenix combo there with the Phoenix and the Skeletons, that did quite a bit of work. Alright, but guys, this is awesome. This is so fun. And as I said before, if you do have the Skull Queen, definitely add this to this deck as well. Okay, let's see now. I can't use the Phoenix there versus the Skeletons at the bottom lane. And I did just remove the gust of winds. We can't push them back either, so that's really unfortunate. Can we get the arrows right now? That would be perfect. Come on. Spectre, that's not going to work, guys. Our castle of that is super low. I just gotta use the defensive Skeleton Swarm right there in the bottom lane. He got a Spectre. Let's see, we're gonna use this. Maybe I should have used the Resurrection. Okay, guys, this is not good for us. Can I bring it back? We got few Skeletons. This is going to be close. Arrows, come on. We did not get arrows, we did not get the bomb. What's up with this? This is bad. Okay, so let's go arrows. Just gonna move this. Arrows fast, fast, fast. Yes, guys, we saved it just barely. Okay. This is going to be close. Let's go with Arch Queen. Like, if I got a bomb or anything like that, it's going to be over for us. Okay, let's go with that. We're gonna go with skeletons. Take off the egg. Okay, push back. Fast, fast. No! No, the fan dancer. Damn, guys. Damn, it's so close. Like, we had such a bad hand right there. Like, we didn't get the bomb very long. We did not get the arrows. Barely managed to save that there in the middle of the game. But the fan dancer, that range, took care of it. Damn, what a game. Okay, so this guy's starting out with the skeletons, so this might be kind of a spam deck, or a rush deck, I mean. Okay, Stone Statue definitely a rush deck. So let's just go with the Phoenix right here, should take care of the skeletons, and it is the Reaper. So this might be really bad, guys, if we do not get the bomb arrows, and he used a protection. I feel like this deck is kind of bad against the Reaper, unless you get a really good hand. Which we of course did not get, guys. So let's see, Black Witch. That's not going to work, guys. The Reaper that will take care of the Black Witch, we can't do nothing in this game. Alright, not a good game, guys, not a good game. But as I said, guys, this deck, it's weak against the Reapers, so you need to watch out for that. Okay, not really that much that we can do now early on. I think I'm going to remove the Skeletons Legion for now. Like, the other cards are pretty good as like defense. Okay, this guy is running with the Phoenix, can we like with Boneyard, let's see. Okay, that was a pretty bad Boneyard. That's not gonna take care of the Phoenix at all, so we're just gonna go with our Phoenix behind that. And we should take care of his, I think so. Okay, it's out, nice. So now let's just take care of the egg. And let's go, okay, that was a bad Skeleton's army right there. So we're just gonna push it back, and like that. Okay, so now what do we do against the Phoenix? I'm just gonna go with the Spectre right there in top lane, get the push going. So let's see now, can we get like a gust of wind? Okay, we're gonna use the Boneyard, we're gonna use the Black Witch right there. Like, we need to get rid of that Execution as well as the Phoenix, like that's super dangerous for a deck like this, a spam deck. Okay, like that Spectre is super strong, guys, we're gonna get the victory. No, we did not get that, we're gonna go with the bomb. We got the victory with the bomb, guys. Like, that's so awesome to have these like direct damage spells, like the bomb and the meteor. To just end it like that when his castle health is super low. Okay, we got a double Boneyard in this hand, so this might be a really good start for us. We'll see. So we need to remove something. I'm just gonna go with the Gust of Wind. And now let's go with the Boneyard, and then we're gonna use the second one as soon as we can. It's going with a Dread. Okay, so now let's wait a bit. And now Boneyard. So just when he used his arrows. So we probably don't have more arrows. He got more arrows when he used the Resurrection. Okay, so the Phoenix or the Dread. Like, we need to deal with that somehow. And I feel like we kind of need a Black Witch right now. Like, arrows that will not take care of it, and Arch Queen that's going to do nothing. Okay, so now we got this, we're gonna use that. Okay, this might be pretty bad for us, guys. I don't think we can get out the Black Witch and then use a bomb. I'm gonna try. Black Witch, bomb. That did not work, guys, of course. So we're gonna use the arrows, take care of the demon at least. So that is out. Now it's not looking too good for us. Like, we are in the leading castle off, just barely. Okay, so we got the second arrow, that's nice, we can take care of the skeletons. Okay, Black Knight, guys. So I'm just gonna use the arrows, we're gonna use more skeletons. We're gonna use even more skeletons. And we'll let go out, we're gonna use the Resurrection, bring all that back, we got so many skeletons back. And next, okay, this is kind of bad now, guys, this is bad. Can use the Arch Queen. Like, that's kind of the last option right there. Can we get Gust of Wind? We did not get that, guys. Resurrection, bring it all back. Spectre. This might not work. I don't think so. No, guys, it's over. No, it's not looking too good for us. Like, these battles, super tough ones. Okay, let's see if we can get kind of a comeback now. So, okay, Resurrection, Boneyard, Skeleton Swarm. Okay, so I'm just gonna remove the Resurrection. We got arrows. Okay, so this guy's running with the double mana ritual, so let's see if it's going to use like a Black Knight, something like that. You never know, so... Okay, a mud. So we're gonna use the Black Witch right there, that should take care of it. I don't think we need to use the bomb. So now, okay, let's use the Restriction. I think now that we can use the Skeleton Swarm, then use a Spectre with that. So we're gonna go with the Skeleton Swarm here in the back, and then we're gonna use Spectre, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't use arrows. Yes guys, we got a +8 in Spectre, this is a really good start. And just before it did use his arrows, we're gonna go with even more skeletons. Now we have the arrows, can we get a Resurrection fast? I think that's gonna be too late. But look at that guys, the Mud Deer versus Spectre. No match, we got the victory, perfect. Okay, so we got Boneyard, which is a pretty good card to start out with, but we're gonna remove the Archer Queen. So let's see now, okay, we're gonna go with a super aggressive Boneyard right here, let's go with that. So next, I'm not too sure what we will do actually, we might go with the Skeletons. But no, we're just gonna wait and see if we got like the arrows and then use the Resurrection. Okay, got the arrows, let's use it. So bringing all the Skeletons back, that's just awesome. And now I actually got a second Boneyard. And so using the Skeletons Legion, we're gonna go with the Boneyard. Like that, now we get so many Skeletons out. So we can use the second Boneyard or the second Resurrection. But I'm just gonna hold on to that for a while. We got Phoenix there versus the Skeletons. Okay, so now let's go with more Skeletons right here. Let's see, does it have like arrows, anything like that? Phoenix should go out, I hope so, or the Black Witch, let's see. There we go, we got Phoenix back. Guys, I think this is pretty much the game. Let's see. We're gonna win this for sure, guys. Look at that, what a game. So perfect game to end the video with. Right, but guys, this is it for today's video, and guys, I will see you next time.